Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Panzerkampfwagen 35T. It's the Tier 2 German light tank, and this one's located on the south spawn of Mainz and is under the command of Major Nuisance. Yes, it's one of my alter egos, and this is a very special replay for me. I haven't seen this one for some time because it goes all the way back to 2016. And something rather special happens in this game for me. You can see that the Panzer 35T, it's actually a version of the Light Viz 35, a Czech tank made by Skoda, which was, of course, was captured by the Germans when they occupied Czechoslovakia. And in fact, a lot of these tanks were seen in the invasion of France as well as during the invasion of Russia, but they were phased out of use in 1941. It only has a 2cm flak gun as its main armament, so it's not very powerful, and it is only tier 2. And this battle is about to commence, so let's watch the action. Okay, now battle started. And you can see I'm using the 2cm flak gun, 20cm, and I'm headed off to the west side of the south edge of the map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and defend against any enemy coming over the island. Okay, found a little position. Good firing position here. Can see onto the island, also see up onto the hill. Quite useful. Oh, first enemy turned up and I fired prematurely. I was quite a new player at this point in the game. I hadn't been in the game very long when this battle happened. Only a few months. Major Nuisance is my second ID. I actually have 4 now, but this was the second one that I opened, the second account I opened. Fire a few rounds to the M2 light and reload. Trying to get rounds on that MT127. He was pulling across, and I think I did hit him, but didn't do any penetration on him. Just using standard AP, and he's onto the hill now. Didn't get any penetration on them. There's an M2 light over there, and there's a Panzer 38T, which is also a version of a Czech tank, which is actually the Light Viz 38, which later was the chassis used for the Hetzer. But he's over on the island, and I'm looking at that M2 light thinking, can I get some shots on him? Well, I've got a full clip loaded, but I can't get any shots on him at the moment, and I can see that some enemy are getting rather close to the cap area. So I'm relocating. There's a Panzer 3A up on top of the hill. And a T127 down below. And I've moved to quite a forward position here. Trying to get rounds on that BT7. Reloading. Oh, managed to get some hits on the Panzer 3A. And take the Panzer 3A out. Got a kill. Now, can I get the M2 light? Yes, I can. Fire a few rounds at him. He pulls into cover. I pull him back. Block the return shots, but there's the tech track and he's in the cap area, so I'm going to have to get back as quickly as I can. He's after the Arty. I can see rounds coming in at me. I'm firing at the tech track but missing. I've locked onto him, took a round there from the enemy, and I got a fire, and the tech track was actually killed by our Vespa. He shotgunned him. Now we're down 4 tanks at the moment. It's getting pretty dire. There's an enemy Arty over there, and there's the M2 light. Locked on. Fire some rounds in. 35 hit points. Go for another shot. Get some more hits. And he pulls under cover. Pull back just slightly. Take the auto lock off. The Geschutzpanzer was on the island. The M2 light's behind that rock. Can I get a shot on him? No, I don't think so. Try to. Oh! Well, he was killed, but not by me. He was actually killed by our Vespa. He managed to get a shot on him. So I'm pulling forward into this position now. We're down to just 3 of our players left against 6 enemy. And I think you know what's going to happen. I've got the Vespa behind me to the right, and I've got an Su-76 to my left. Looking over, I can't see any enemy at the moment. The Vespa is moving forward. I don't know what he's doing at the moment, but he's moving right into the enemy fire. I pull forward to take out that M2 light. Don't get any hits. And the Vespa's... oh, he's under fire. I put some more rounds into the M2 light. The Vespa's been killed. Taken out by the BT7. And that enemy has just been killed. So it's now 5 versus 2. Jockeying for position. I don't want to get hit from the hill. I know there's a BT7 up there. My teammates to my left in the Su-76. I knock down the tree for cover. Pull forward. Yep. Taking a look at the hill. Okay, M2 medium coming up onto the cap area. He's going for the Su-76. He's killed him. Oh, and I got the T2 medium. Took him out. So there's only 4 enemy left to kill now. Okay, enemy Arty had a go. Missed. Oh, there's another one. It's BT7. He's coming up onto the cap area. Get round into cover. Locked on. Pull forward. Oh, reload. Try and get round the corner. I need to get shots on this BT7. Fire around head. Kill him. So there's only 3 enemy left now. There's the T28. I think it's a T28. It's a T26. There he is. Auto aim. Pull back behind the vehicle. Getting some hits. Reloading. Pull forward. Wait for him to pull out from behind the building. The rock. No, not getting any joy. But I need to jockey using this wreck for cover. Need to move about. Try and stop him from getting shots onto me. I've lost sight of him now. I'm wondering if he's behind that rock. So I start pulling back from that position. Think about going through. Still can't see him. Well, I'm all on my own against 3 enemy. And I know the T26 was in the middle. I'm having a look out the other side, just in case they're coming around that way. I'm worried that the AT1's going to come up the other side. I haven't got any APCR left. I used it up. I doubt if I'd be able to actually penetrate the AT1 if it's a frontal attack. Could probably get through his rear, but difficult to get through his front. Still nobody on this side. Nobody up on the hill. I'm really working this position as much as I can. I don't know which side they're going to come around from, so I have to cover all the bases. There's the T26. He's coming down. Can I get shots on him? Yes, I do. Got some hits. Pull back behind cover. Reload. Get some more hits into him. I took a hit. And my driver's gone down, but I got a fire on him. And he's burning. And he's blown up. I blew him up with fire. That means there's only 2 enemy left. One's the enemy Arty. The other one is a AT-1. The tank destroyer, the Russian tank destroyer. And that's more Arty coming in. Now Now, I don't know where the enemy is, but I'm pretty sure that the enemy Arty is probably near the enemy cap. I don't think he would have moved. I was expecting the AT1 to turn up. Well, it looks like he's not come. Yep, that's enemy Arty. The enemy Arty is an M7 Priest, by the way, a 105mm. It's the tier 3 American SPG. And I knocked down that tower. Actually, that gives away my position to the enemy Arty. But I'm not going to be there, so I just want to make him think I'm there. And I'm off. I'm going to their cap. I'm going to take the battle to them, see if I can find them. They probably still think that I'm defending the cap. But I'm going to go the long way round the hill, because I don't want to meet the AT1 up on top of the hill. I think he may be up on top of the hill. I didn't get any proximity spots. Oh, there's the there's the M7 Priest. Okay, I'm trying to go sideways. He misses his stirrup. I put more rounds into him, pulling forward. I will reload before he does. And yes, kill shot. So there's only one enemy left, and that is the AT1. So I killed the M7 Priest. One more kill to win the battle. Either that or to cap out. I don't really want to go head to head with the AT1. He has got really good armor. The front of that AT1 is very difficult for 2cm shells to penetrate. So I'd much rather cap out, but I'm trying to get near that plateau because I'm expecting the AT1 is going to be up there or somewhere on top of the hill. So I'm trying to use the buildings for cover. It's a nutty little tank, the Panzer T35T, but as I say, they were just completely outmatched by the Russian tanks. There was no way that a tank like this could stand up to a T34 or a KV-1. So I've started capping to force him to come back. I'm going to hide in the bushes. And since he hasn't got the overhead view that the priest has got, I've decided to knock the trees down, and I'm pulling back, and I'm hiding actually in the centre. But I'm expecting that the AT1 will probably come from the hill. So that's where I'm anticipating, and that's where I'm going to pre-aim. Okay, 30 cap points on. 35. 40 cap points. 45. 50 cap points. 55. Getting close. 60 cap points. Was expecting him to turn up any second. 65. I've managed to put my fix my tracks and my driver. 75 cap points. 80 cap points. 85. This is getting close. 90. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Captured! That's a win. And that's a victory. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for major nuisance in the Panzerkampfwagen 35T. I also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, screen incapacitations or mortal damage. That was 12. I got an arsonist for setting fire to the enemy, the T26, setting fire to him and watching him burn to death. And I got a duelist badge for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to me during the battle. I also picked up a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. I got 5. I just 1 short of getting the top gun. If the AT-1 had turned up and I killed him, then I would have got the top gun as well. I got a fire for effect for dealing more damage than the hit points of my vehicle. And I managed to get an Invader medal because I capped out to win. But best of all, this is the one and only Kolobanov medal that I've only ever won. I haven't earned one on any of my other accounts since. But this was a very satisfying one to get because it was shortly after I started the game, and to get a Kolobanov so early on was quite satisfying anyway. I stood alone against at least 5 enemies, and in fact actually I just managed to kill the enemy who killed the Su-76 just after he killed him, which meant obviously I was facing 5 enemies instead of 4. If I killed that enemy beforehand, my Su-76 might have survived, but also if that Grilla hadn't, if the Vespa hadn't decided to drive straight forward into the jaws of the enemy, I wouldn't have been the only one left alive, and to survive and get the Kolobanov was very satisfactory indeed. So let's have a look at the team scores, see how well we did. Well, I got the highest damage on in the battle, 678 hit points. It didn't get the high caliber because it wasn't over 1,000 hit points in damage. But I did get the highest number of kills, 5. Next highest was the Light Viz 38. He managed 4. And then the Panzerkampfwagen 3A, one of the ones I killed, was right up on top of the cliff. He got 3 kills. When it came to base XP, I was right at the top of the table again, 971, and of course I did hit an awful lot of the enemy during that battle. Quite good actually, in terms of the fact that I did hit quite a few of the enemy during that battle. So that's why I managed to get such a high base XP. And if we have a look at the detail report, well, I fired 280 rounds. I got 127 hits, 56 penetrations. Of course, it did help that I fired all the APCR. The APCR gets much better penetration rate than the standard AP on the 2cm cannon. I did damage of 678 hit points. I received 4 hits during the battle. 3 of them were penetrations, 1 more non-penetration. That goes to show that the Panzer 35T actually have very poor armor and did let just about anything that was fired at it through. I blocked damage of 47 hit points, spotted 1 enemy vehicle, which was of course the M7 Priest, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did damage assistance of 43 hit points. I managed to cap out and get 100 cap points, which means obviously I picked up the Invader medal because you only needed 80 and to win by cap to get the Invader. And I earned 16,784 credits. And after repair and ammunition resupply, and I did use that APCR, I actually suffered a loss of 443 credits on the battle, which isn't that much. I received 1,457 XP, times 3 for the first victory of the day, and I had a personal reserves bonus running at the same time for 100%, so I took away 5,828 experience points altogether. But I think I was most happy to actually get a Kolobanov at last, and an ace tanker to boot on the same game, as well as an Invader. So, if you enjoyed this replay, because I certainly did when it happened. In fact, actually, at the time, I didn't realise I was on for a Kolobanov. In fact, I had no clue that I'd actually was the last man alive. I thought there was still only 4 of the enemy to kill, not 5. And so I missed out on the fact that I was in for a Kolobanov. I thought I was just capping out to get an Invader medal. But when I actually saw the end of battle results and saw that it was a Kolobanov, I was incredibly surprised, I can tell you. So very pleased about the result. And if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.